Hey there movie buffs! Welcome to Cinema Central. Today, we're delving deep into the fascinating and magical world of Game of Thrones. Get ready as we uncover the top 10 mind-blowing trivia facts about the epic fantasy series that captivated audiences around the world. Kicking off our countdown at number 10, we have some trivia about the casting process. Believe it or not, many of the actors who eventually landed iconic roles initially auditioned for completely different characters. Sophie Turner, our beloved Sansa Stark, first tried out for the role of Daenerys.
I'm going to break the wheel.
While Emilia Clarke, who beautifully portrayed Daenerys Targaryen, originally auditioned for the role of Cersei Lannister.
Perfect, aren't you?
And Cyrus Van Houten, the enchanting Melisandre, was originally considered for the role of Cersei.
We will defeat it.
It's incredible to imagine how different the series could have been if the casting went in a different direction. And here's a bonus casting secret. Sam Claflin, famous for his role in The Hunger Games, auditioned for Jon Snow and Viserys Targaryen. At number 9, we have a shocking revelation. Reportedly, the first pilot episode of Game of Thrones was an absolute disaster. Show co-creator David Benioff admitted they got everything wrong, including failing to establish major plot points.
All of it was a lie.
In the original pilot, Catelyn Stark and Daenerys Targaryen were portrayed by Jennifer Ehle and Tamsin Merchant. The creators then rewrote and reshot the pilot all over again after recasting Michelle Fairley and Emilia Clarke, and the rest is history. Believe it or not, Peter Dinklage almost said no to playing Tyrion Lannister.
I went, no.
He had reservations about the fantasy genre, fearing he would end up with a long beard and pointy shoes. But the showrunners assured him that Tyrion's character was far more complex, that he was neither a hero nor a villain. Dinklage finally agreed as he couldn't resist the opportunity to portray such a beautifully flawed character.
Talking to a king! And now I've struck a king. Did my hand fall from my wrist?
At number 7, we have a tale that proves reality is sometimes stranger than fiction. The infamous Red Wedding was in fact inspired by real historical events. Can you believe it? Author George R.R. Martin found inspiration in the gruesome Black Dinner of 1440, where 2 children were murdered, and the treacherous massacre of Glencoe in 1692, where soldiers betrayed their hosts. Martin infused these real-life horrors into the show, creating one of the most shocking and memorable moments in television history. At number 6, we have an epic show crossover. Did you know that the epic Dothraki language was influenced by none other than Dwight Schrute from The Office? Linguist David Peterson loved it so much that he named it a Schrutian compound.
He, she, it, throat ribs.
Talk about cross-show connections. At number 5, we have a behind-the-scenes snippet that is sure to make your tummy tickle.
You're funny.
David Benioff played a memorable prank on Peter Dinklage. He called Dinklage after the pilot was picked up and told him the show had been cancelled. But Dinklage got back.
I like to pretend I'm dead. It's fun.
He took his revenge by pretending to be dead on set until someone stumbled upon his lifeless legs sprawled out of his trailer.
Still makes me more clever than you.
Let's talk about political power at number 4. Rumor has it, former President Barack Obama couldn't resist the allure of Game of Thrones. He was such a fan that he approached a director to ask about Jon Snow's fate. And guess what? He even got to see the first episodes of season 6 before anyone else. That's some serious VIP treatment. Be prepared to be amazed by the story of destiny at number 3. Casting Arya Stark was no easy task. After scouring through 300 auditions, the casting team couldn't find the perfect Arya. Fate intervened when they stumbled upon Maisie Williams' audition video.
John Sensei, I don't like the Queen.
When they finally watched the video, they knew she was awesome for the role.
A girl is Arya Stark of Winterfell.
Now, let's talk about an unusual on-set scandal at number 2. Lena Headey, the fierce Queen Cersei, and Jerome Flynn, who portrayed Bronn, used to be in a relationship that ended on a sour note.
I expect you'll tell lies about me.
Their breakup was so tumultuous that they had a clause inserted into their contracts to never share scenes and remain apart on set. However, all love wasn't lost on the sets of Game of Thrones. Kit Harington, who played Jon Snow, and Rose Leslie, who portrayed Ygritte, fell in love while playing their on-screen couple.
Like hard and true, Jon Snow.
They tied the knot in Scotland on June 23, 2018.
There was something really special about working with Rose.
Before we dive into our top fun fact about the stunning series, here are a few bonus fun facts that we bet you didn't know. Game of Thrones became a worldwide phenomenon with an estimated 44 million viewers for the final season, making it one of the most watched television events in history.
This could really kick off.
As it brought together fans from all corners of the globe to experience the thrilling world of Westeros. Speaking of records, did you know that Game of Thrones also holds the record for the most deaths in a television series? And finally, brace yourselves, for we have a casting twist for our last and final fun fact. Iwan Rheon, the talented actor who played the sadistic Ramsay Bolton, was almost cast as Jon Snow. Can you imagine the Night's Watch with Ramsay instead? Ultimately, Kit Harington became the iconic Jon Snow. And Iwan brilliantly portrayed the menacing Ramsay. The casting gods made the right choice. And there you have it, noble fans of Game of Thrones. The top 10 mind-blowing fun facts about the epic Game of Thrones series. Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to always stay up to date with Cinema Central.